average kid until an accident changed my life. And since then, nothing's been the same. Ray thinks it's cool. My sister Annie thinks I'm a science project. I can't let anyone else know, not even my parents. I know the chemical plant wants to find me and turn me into some experiment. But you know something? I guess I'm not so average anymore.
Alex, just tell us what's up.
Okay, I got a D on my Spanish test.
Whoa, is that all? Hey, no big deal, right, Robin?
Right, it's not like it's gonna permanently destroy your chances of getting into a decent college, is it? You guys did okay? I got a B by the skin of my teeth. You got a B plus. Oh, no, just barely.
Yeah, same here, just barely. But hey, don't worry, Alex, you'll get it together.
Well, look at the time. We've got class, so, we'll see ya. Later. Okay, bye.
Excuse me, are you Alex Mack?
Yeah.
You're the photo editor for the school paper, right?
Huh?
Wow, I hate you. I'm just kidding. I'm a photographer too, and I just applied for the job, but they told me you beat me to it.
Well, sorry.
Having a bad day?
Yeah, I guess a D on a Spanish quiz qualifies me for a bad day.
Spanish? You know, my family lived in Spain and Mexico. Maybe I could help you.
You're a junior, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then why would you want to help me?
Hey, I'm new. I don't know many people yet. I was just trying to be nice. If you don't want my help, that's okay.
No, I didn't mean it like that. If you have the time to help me, that'd be great. Hey, cool watch.
Oh, thanks. I'm Grace Lasky. Tell you what, why don't you meet me at the library after school? I could definitely help you. Languages are my thing.
Grace! Here you are. Did you need directions? Alex is really good at things like that. Hey, Alex. Let's go grab a soda. Bye, Alex.
But we're already late to nutrition.
Oh, hey, don't sweat it. You're new here, so they cut you lots of slack. Just one of the perks being your peer orientation advisor.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, I think you'll be very interested in what I can offer you. Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward to that, too. Uh-huh. Goodbye.
Lars, may I remind you that the last time he had suspicions about George Mack, he discovered that GC-161 makes a great spot remover.
He hired me to keep an eye on him, and what I saw concerns me.
So, get to the bottom of it.
That may be a little difficult. He's been reluctant to open up to me. If I were his superior...
But you're not. So, try befriending him.
Miss Atron, I think I should admit to you that befriending people is not one of my specialties. The problem is that I don't like them.
Who don't you like?
People, in general.
So get yourself a dog.
Hola, Alex.
Mind if I crash?
Grace, what are you doing? They're freshmen. Keep your distance before people start to talk.
don't care what Kelly says.
Oh, sure, that'd be great.
Why'd you say that? She is friends with Kelly. You can't just ignore that.
Well, it isn't her fault. Kelly kind of glommed onto her the first day. Besides, she's going to be my Spanish tutor.
She is? Why didn't you just ask us?
Well, she's lived in Mexico and Spain, and she offered to help, okay?
Well, I can't compete with that. Although my family did once go to Tijuana to buy a piñata.
Also, she's a junior. It's about time I made friends with someone who's in a higher grade than ours.
So why does she want to be friends with you?
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, Alex, juniors don't talk to freshmen. It's like an unwritten rule or something.
Well, I'm gonna break it.
I don't trust her, but it's your life.
That chili thing you did to Kelly was classic.
Yeah, it was, but I didn't do it.
You didn't do it? You mean she did it herself? What a geek.
Lars, something wrong?
I'll level with you, George. I'm homesick for my family in Vienna.
That must be tough.
It is. My wife's coming soon. But until she does, I go home to an empty house and eat dinner alone, night after night.
Not tonight, you won't. You are coming to Casa Mack for dinner.
You're too kind.
Nicole, wait up.
What's up?
I wanted to talk to you. I got the sense before that you're kind of suspicious of me or something.
Well, you're best friends with Kelly Phillips. That's reason enough.
Well, I'm new. I'm just trying to make friends. I don't even know her that well.
Besides, you're in the 11th grade. Why would you want to hang around a bunch of freshmen like us?
You, Robin, and Alex seem really cool. But I don't want to intrude on your friendship or anything.
I guess it's no big deal.
I asked Ray and Alex to go skating tomorrow. You think you and Robin might want to come too? I'd love to prove to you guys that I'm not a bad person.
I can't make it, and Robin's not exactly the athletic type.
Well, if you see her, would you at least ask her? It'll really be a lot of fun.
I'll mention it.
Thanks a lot, Nicole.
I'll see ya.
Is there something wrong? Yeah. Your music's too loud, and I'm trying to study.
Oh, sorry, Annie.
How did you know my name?
I'm Susie Corda. We go to the same school. We're in the same class.
Russian studies?
Close. English lit.
Oh, right.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
How come I never see you with any friends?
Well, I'm kind of busy.
Too busy for friends? Nobody's too busy for friends.
I have friends.
Name one. There's more to life than getting straight A's, you know.
I know that.
Do you? I don't think you do.
I gotta go.
Annie, wait. I didn't mean to be rude. Why don't you let me buy you lunch?
Wow, Robin, you're doing great!
Robin, stop!
I don't know how! This is not fun.
Not at all.
Come on, let's get you out of this.
Don't tell me you didn't use your powers this time.
I did. I had to.
Yeah, you saved her life. Good thing nobody noticed.
Isn't that Grace?
Yeah, and that's Vince's house.
Vince's house? What could she be doing in there?
I have no idea.
You don't think it's possible that she saw me use my powers, do you?
You gotta get in there.
What's this? This is only half.
Your job's only half finished.
No, it's not. It's done. Mack's the kid.
Look, how do I know you just didn't make all this up just for the cash? Without proof?
I've got proof, Vincent. Exhibit A, the accident at the park. Notice the sparks shooting out from her skates. Exhibit B, books lifting up from her locker. And Exhibit C, Kelly's tray seems to have a life of its own. Apparently, Alex has to focus and concentrate her eyes in order to trigger her telekinetic capabilities. See her in the background there? Chili everywhere. It was ugly.
How'd you get these? Oh, big deal. Photos are easily tampered with. Miss Atron would never accept it.
You know, if you're gonna wait for her to use her powers in an open and obvious way, you're gonna wait a long time. She'd probably only do it in a life or death situation.
Then that's what we'll have to create. Didn't you tell me you were an accomplished horseback rider?
Yes. And I've even done some stunt riding.
Oh, perfect. Then I have a plan.
Will it get me the rest of my money? I'm 24, way too old to be fooling around as a high school spy. I gotta get out of here. I'm supposed to start an FBI training program.
The FBI? Well, I'm not one of their favorite guys, so I wouldn't mention to them that you work for me.
Thanks, but I'm not that stupid.
Miss Atron goes horseback riding every Monday, which means tomorrow. You get Mack to go riding with you. Are you with me so far?
Go on.
You decide to jump some hurdles and stage a dramatic fall. If you're right, Mack will step in and use her powers to save you from injury. We trap Mack, and Miss Atron will witness the whole thing. And Danielle will beg to have me come back. You think you can pull that off?
I know I can.
When we see you fall softly to the ground, courtesy of your new best friend, it will expose her. Anything else and you've got the wrong kid.
I promise you, she'll help me with her powers. After all, what are friends for?
Shoots. Scores.
I can tell you one thing. I'm definitely not going horseback riding with her. Besides, tomorrow Nicole is throwing a party for Robin's birthday after school, and I have to be there.
Yeah, that's true, Al. I mean, you don't show up, I could set Robin back a few years.
Sorry, you're definitely going horseback riding. Trust me.
Alex. Hey, Alex. How did your Spanish quiz go? Oh, I got an A-.
Really? Grace obviously helped you.
Yeah, I guess.
So let's get our little party started. Robin's only gonna turn 15 once.
I can't make it.
What? Why?
I sort of promised Grace that I'd go horseback riding with her.
Are you serious, Alex? I told you about this party weeks ago.
Alex, you have to come. You have to, please. Look, it's not like I don't want to. It's just... I can't explain it.
If Alex doesn't want to come, we don't want to force her now, do we?
Yeah, we do, if we can. Look, I really wish I could
Don't
come.
bother making excuses, Alex. You met a junior and you think she's worth dumping us over.
That's not true.
Come on, Robin, we have to go.
Thanks a lot, Alex.
Yes, I guess I have accomplished a lot in my career. Gotta go.
So, George, I would imagine after all these years, you must be getting a little tired of Miss Atron and her policies.
Well, I do disagree with some of her methods, I'll say that. She has a tendency to crack the whip a little hard.
I'm sure there are companies who would value the work you've done more than Danielle does.
I wouldn't be surprised.
And they might even be willing to pay top dollar for your research.
I'm sure they would. It's too bad that research is classified.
That's never stopped anyone before. So who are you talking to so secretively?
I'd rather not say.
I don't know, George. I thought we were friends. You seem so unwilling to open up to me.
Lars, with all due respect, that call was supposed to be private.
I'm just a little concerned that my new friend is keeping secrets from me. So, who was it on the phone?
If you must know, Sedgwick Chemical.
Our #1 competitor? You know what would happen if Miss Atron found out?
That's why I wanted to keep it hush-hush, if you know what I mean.
They wanted GC-161 info, I assume.
What? GC-161? No! Sedgwick offered me a job, but I just now told him I'm not interested.
A job?
Yeah, but after I mailed my references and resume, it just didn't seem like the right thing to do. Besides, I'd hate to leave all my GC-161 research behind.
Oh, I see.
So, we still on for that fishing trip this weekend?
No, George, something came up. I can't make it.
So, didn't you have a good time today?
Yeah, I did.
Well, you needed it. It's good for you to get away from work.
It really is. And I wouldn't have done it without you. I owe you one.
You know, I'm glad you mentioned that. I've got this chemistry term paper due. I could really use some help on it.
Sure. How about tomorrow after school?
Well, I can't wait that long. It's due first thing in the morning.
How much have you done on it?
Very little. Actually, none.
None. You just expected me to do the whole thing for you?
Not the whole thing.
I get it. You set up this whole little friendship thing so I'd help you with your paper, didn't you?
What? Of course not.
Well, I was wondering why you wanted to hang out with me. Now I know.
Annie, you can't be serious.
So that's out of Canner. You want to try something a little more challenging?
Not really.
Oh, okay, you're right. I guess you've had enough.
Oh, hurdles.
Do you mind if I jump a few before we call it a day?
No, go ahead.
Okay, thanks.
Just be careful.
Don't worry, nothing will happen to me.
I thought I'd uncovered something big. For you, Danielle.
Vince, you no longer work for me, and you never will again. What part of that isn't clear to you?
Did it to you.
Why didn't you save me?
Save you? How could I save you? I was too far away.
Why don't you use your powers?
My powers? What are you talking about?
You heard me.
You're saying that I have superpowers?
Yeah, Alex, that's what I'm saying.
Well, then why don't I just use my x-ray vision to make sure? Yeah, I was right. You don't have a brain in that head. Powers. Yeah, right. Later, Grace.
So, what happened to your friend Susie?
Let's just say it's impossible to make friends. Can never be sure what their motives are.
Yeah, tell me all about it. I tried to make friends with Lars, and just now I think he suspected me of selling plant secrets. But let's not be too cynical. At least Alex doesn't have any trouble with friends.
You'd be surprised. Yesterday, she had such a bad experience with a new friend that the girl apparently left town immediately after.
Alex? So what's the big emergency?
I had to make it up to you guys for missing Robin's party. It was the worst thing I could have done.
Well, considering Lewis and Ray are the only ones that showed up, I don't even think we could technically call it a party. It was more like rounding up the usual suspects.
Well, good. Then you need a party. Come on.
Robin, just a few more tomatoes. Vitamin A, vitamin C. Honey, this is my favorite meal.
Yeah, Mama.
Make yourself at home there, Ray.
No problem.
Help yourself.
Yep.
Hi. Yeah. Look, I'm sorry it came out the way it did, but I didn't try to trick you into doing my paper for me. If I offended you, I'm sorry, but it was an innocent request. I didn't plan and scheme. Annie, I don't want a misunderstanding to ruin a friendship before it even begins. Sometimes you gotta have a little faith in people. You thought I would pretend to be your friend for a selfish reason like that? Do people really behave that way?
Maybe. Sometimes. Yeah, but you're right. This friend thing, I'm a little new at it. Are you hungry?
Yeah.
Okay, come on.
Oh, this is good. This is amazing. Oh, yeah.
This is my friend Susie.
Oh, hello, Susie.
Well, Annie actually has a new friend.
It's a miracle, Mom.
Ray.
It's a miracle.
That's good. Well, yes, but let's leave.